What up, soul family members? What's up? It's Shanny with Healing Elements coming to you with a Shanny Testifies video, and just wanted to talk about something that I've mentioned, of course, throughout Healing Elements on YouTube and on Instagram as well. But I wanted to talk to you about something that came to me to put it into my favorite metaphor or an analogy for the theme of this video, which is basically that all healers, all people that are in the spiritual community in particular, or perhaps if we want to put it into another context, all physicians are doing a service of integrity. Of course, there are bad apples everywhere, but we're talking about the people who really truly are giving their heart and soul into healing. And this video is all about how each individual who chooses to practice any form of medicinal healing, whether it be holistic medicine or, of course, surgical and or, physician-based scientific medicine regarding pharmaceuticals to help heal diseases, etc. I feel that it is very important to remind yourself, if you're listening to this video, you came here for a reason. Remind yourself or have it affirm or validate your feelings already that each individual healer in the spiritual community especially has their own flavor. So the title of this video is the analogy. Healers or, spiritual practitioners, people who assist others with advice via tarot cards or astrological insights, predictions, and help within that realm. Everyone has a unique niche. Everyone has within that unique niche a specific protocol and way in which they do things. And all healers, no matter what different modality they choose to use to help people, either on YouTube for free with people like you watching this video or clients of theirs. And I feel that there is a lot of turmoil and wasted energy when people start talking about how, a specific modality needs to be practiced or done in the exact protocol, the exact way in which, quote unquote, mainstream or, other teachers have taught them. I myself blend different principles behind vibrational medicine, which is using your hands to heal others through energy. And there are different principles and themes behind both shamanic healing of removing traumas and blockages and helping you to realize what you have not recognized about yourself that needs healing, and or i.e. shadow work that needs to be dealt with. There are also very specific points, pressure points, and places in the body in which I've learned a lot about the Chinese ancient medicinal practice of Reiki and different, medicinal, vibrational principles and techniques. So I myself blend techniques together for that specific modality. So that's just an example. And other people, I feel, spend too much wasted energy talking about perhaps that, let's say Buddhism isn't legitimate, being, a pacifist, or let's say some people think that astrology is the Bible and nothing else will affect life. Maybe some people in the spiritual community feel that mindfulness, positive intent, law of attraction is the only thing that gravitates and is their truth and finds no use of oracle cards or spiritually guided intuitive readings or medicinal holistic practices such as vibrational medicine. So in my view, it doesn't matter for sure if anyone agrees or disagrees with my methods and the way I go about it. As they say, namaste. I definitely honor any kind of practice, whether or not I gravitate to it and or would find validity in its use. But it is definitely not okay to judge others and assume that we and our perception of that specific religion, spiritual practice, or healing method is not of sound practice and that it would steer someone wrong. I truly feel that that is wasted energy. I feel it's the individual and the individual's choice to find by exploration and individual soul searching what calls to them. So just like a buffet, somebody can go to a buffet with 12 people, and 12 of those people, I'm sure, are not going to select the exact flavor and dish and cuisine and food that is on the buffet table. As a matter of fact, I'm sure if while sitting down and everyone had their meal from the buffet, there would be certain people around the table that would be disgusted and have, things to say about how gross a food is, and other people that did not pick a certain food may spy it, see it on another person's plate, and say, that looks interesting. I've never tried that before. Maybe I should look into that flavor. So I feel that it is okay to have, of course, preferences, likes, dislikes. Some people can, tell me all day long there's nothing that I can do to help them realize that meditation is beneficial. And I give everyone the power of their own truth. All I am is a conduit, and I suggest things that have worked for me. And I also definitely tend to feel that practices in which are based on negative intent, as far as casting any kind of spell or sending negative vibrations out into the universe, I myself feel that that is not of great importance or purpose or positive effect on anyone. And that includes the person that is projecting those thoughts and negative vibrations into the universe. But in this case, it's all about things that are good and help people and people enjoy. For instance, there is and seems to be different cliques, of course, on the internet, as I've learned the last 3 years. And certain people are very much only attached and only feel as if they can associate with certain cliques, for instance, that only adhere to astrology and don't adhere to any kind of positive intent or meditation. Perhaps, there are people who, let's say in the tarot community, feel as if you do not read the tarot card with an exact definitive meaning, then you're not practicing it correctly. There are also people who tend to stick to, cliques that have to do with religions. For instance, in the spiritual community, it is one of my pet peeves and something that I always try to change, that Christians do not need to just mingle with Christians. Muslims do not need to just be at dinner with Muslims. I truly feel as if the coexist principle of accepting different people's beliefs and truths, which includes their religious preference, and spiritual, you know, preferences, their sacred beliefs internally. I honor that, and I feel as if we all honored our own set beliefs we've come to know and or were brought up with, and when we got old enough it did resonate as our truth. I feel that it is beautiful and diverse. Diversity is great, to have different religious practices, but whenever in the spiritual community or religious sector we start talking about what our practice modality or belief or group is superior about, or that our quote-unquote food at the buffet table is the best or is the only flavor that should be in existence at the table, then we have a problem. So if we all just think of ourselves, if we are healers or in general in life, if we are individuals, we do not have to adhere to any exact recipe that seems to be more appealing and flavorful for somebody else. So if you are, let's say, the horseradish on the buffet table, that kind of healer or that kind of person, well, you know what? There are plenty of people, if not maybe the majority, but there are plenty of people who adore and love horseradish. Vegemite from Australia. I personally dislike it, but there are a lot of people that love and cherish it. Just a small example, guys, and just a small video I wanted to do about the importance of just staying in your lane and the arms of integrity, the arms of an angel, wishing other people who perhaps practice things that you do not or do differently. Their, videos on YouTube, for instance, some people do these amazing videos where they read tea leaves or do charms, or I even have tried pick a card. There are all kind of ways in which we can make somebody smile. We can help somebody by encouraging them. I did recently, check it out, I might put a card in the video, I did recently a fun quiz to find out what mystical being you are. So even things that are, perhaps scoffed at or taken as verbatim, as if I believe that anyone who takes the test would be this being, it doesn't matter the flack that you get back, as long as you put out a positive intent of your own flavor. I will be the sauerkraut, the okra, or the radishes, right, that are left stale. I would rather be that, because of the one person who just might find something within my words or my opinions or my experiences or the way in which I am going about expressing myself to be of use and to be something they can take with them as a positive intent. So guys, I appreciate you as always. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking the videos. I love your comments. I read them all. I'm really proud that I keep on getting more and more subscribers, which is my goal. I reached the 1,000 subscriber mark and now leaning toward the 2,000, and I'm at 1,285 thanks to you guys and your blessed support. So as always, guys, I leave you with nothing but positive vibrations, loving light, and blessings always.